Welcome to the podcast.
Oh, hey, podcast.
Hello, podcast.
Are you you're getting ready to chuff
You're
off
suited
to
up.
go
You
and
look-
do your gig?
You
look
look
gorgeous.
wonderful in your bag of fruit.
In my bag of fruit.
Your
Oh,
suit.
look, it's quite a.
It's
quite a
rhyming
bright
slang for suit. It's like rhyming slang for suit.
It's quite a bright suit. It's like a
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Milky Way-esque galaxy type suit. I think the theme of the ball tonight is something to do with that.
And I also love your black shirt. I love a black shirt with a suit so much.
Yeah, I used to wear one
thank
when I was
you.
18, went to the establishment in Sydney, wore a black suit, black shirt and a silver tie.
Gross.
Drinking Crown Lagers trying to pick up chicks
Yeah.
with my acne
God.
and my spiky hair. I'm like, you don't fit in here, mate. I'm like, no, I know.
And were they those, like, did you have like a double-breasted suit like Prince
No, I
Charles?
wish.
Isn't that what you love?
I love them now.
Yeah.
I wasn't that fashionable back then. I
That
love
would
a
be slim
double-breasted
fit.
suit.
It would have been in slim fit suit.
Yeah, it was.
With jeggings.
It was like a Jack London slim fit or something. No, it actually wasn't even that cool. It's from Maya, which is fine, I guess,
my
but
God.
whatever.
No, Meister Maya,
Oh, yeah.
etc. Oh, you okay? I lost your
Did you guys
headphones.
both stop talking when that happened, did you?
Yeah, because we were trying to make it awkward.
Okay. Do the longer podcasts go, like, the more listeners we get?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
so let's just do this for ages.
Okay, cool.
I started listening to that podcast you told me to listen to on my way home yesterday,
And what'd you
and
think?
wow, my drive home is not long enough.
It's amazing.
amazing.
But you've got to be careful who you say it's amazing to.
Yes.
Bleh.
No, it's just I like listening to things, and it's
My friend Josh Zepps has an incredible podcast called Uncomfortable Conversations, and that's all I'll say.
yes,
Because and he has a wonderful,
Yes.
wonderful series and a wonderful take on things.
wonderful.
I've
So
been
good.
listening to Catching Killers.
Oh,
And an interview with a lady that was in the cafe, in the Link Cafe during the siege.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've been listening to Catching Cooties. What? You're allowed to
What's
say
going on with
that?
your face?
It's girl germs.
I know. I thought you meant something else.
Catching Cougars.
Because I'm having a bit of a weird day today.
You are off.
Yeah,
You're off kilter today.
I am.
Forget you, Ricky. You're off kilter.
Forget you, Tim.
You're off kilter, Ricky.
Hand me a baby bell. Now.
Pal.
I will say this on the podcast. We can swear on the podcast intro. I've been laughing today non-stop at the saying, fuck me drunk. Because isn't that the best?
What does that mean?
You say to people,
Who cares?
fuck me drunk. I've been saying it. I haven't said that for years.
Oh, I've never heard it. I quite like it.
I haven't heard that saying before. I like it a lot.
Drunk. Because you're like, what? I'm like, yeah.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
It's got me confused, but I like it.
Well,
Gotta be careful who you say that to.
play
though.
cards, right? You're in town soon.
This is Ricki-Lee, Tim, and Joel.
It's Ricki-Lee, it's Tim Blackwell, it's Joel Creasy, it's the gang.
Yo, yo.
Yes, guilty as charged.
Today I feel Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel. Tim to the place I love.
I think this could be the best show ever.
This is the best day of my whole life.
Hanging out with friends.
Wow. We're the up and about party show.
Turn it up, Tim.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Lynn McGrange and Manuel Miranda.
Hey. Welcome to Wednesday.
Hello,
Hi,
Wednesday.
friends. We've just been getting in trouble, everybody, for...
Not everybody. No,
Yes,
stop it.
everyone listening. Hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
You guys.
Tap
You
this thing
guys.
on.
Tim's just been yelling at Joel and I because we haven't commented on his new T-shirt that looks exactly like all your other T-shirts.
Yeah. Explain to the
And then
country.
he says, what, do you not care? Well, we don't care as much as you about new things. If I walked in wearing something new, you'd scream in my face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
And then rip it to shreds.
True.
Yes.
I can't even see what you're wearing in Hobart today. Is it cold?
I'm wearing a rod and gun.
Oh, that's the one you got in
sweater.
New Zealand when we went together.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Well, you took me shopping. It was like I was
Halfway. I know. You like my little
I was
boo thing.
Charlotte and you were Samantha or something.
Yeah. No, I'm
were-
halfway through the show. I am going to put on a tuxedo.
Are you
I'm going to
actually?
have to chuff off to host a gala ball.
I did
Yes.
think that your hair was quite quiffed today.
It's a bit done, isn't it, to be wearing just a sloppy jumper?
No, but you're not. How are you going to get that jumper over your head without ruining your quiff?
Oh.
And also, don't
Well, I'll
say
have to do it off
sloppy
camera.
in relation to Rod and Gun, the great people who look after us in New Zealand and whatnot. Sloppy
Oh, no,
jumper.
this is
Wash
my-
your
my
mouth
sloppy
out. Wash your
cup. No,
mouth
come-
out.
No, it's a comfy, sloppy jumper I've been wearing around the
Stop
hotel
saying
all day.
sloppy jumper.
Well, I know why it's sloppy. I know what you've been up to in that hotel room.
Oh, yeah. No, you've been wanting me to get up to that.
I know, what a boring little life you live sometimes. Just sitting in there on your own till 4 o'clock.
Yeah, to talk to my friends, waiting to talk to my best friends.
All right, lots happening today. It's a Wednesday wheel day and all that. Let's kick off with the play. Coldplay.
Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel
Heard of it?
on Nova.
It's such a heavenly view.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Coldplay. They're not in the Southern Hemisphere anymore, I don't think. They chuffed off to New Zealand after us.
Chuffed off.
Oh,
Yeah.
Playing some
lovely.
more shows and then hopefully they'll have a little bit of a rest. I feel like they've been doing this tour for 10 years.
Did you get a love badge? I got a love badge.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I was
badge.
too busy
Yeah.
spewing in Rich's hat at the end
That's
of the concert,
right.
so I didn't
Oh,
quite
yeah, you
get
guys
the
had
love
very
badge.
different
We had
Coldplay
huge
experiences.
nights at Coldplay. Did we get spiked?
Huge. That's what I thought. I
We
don't
both
spew.
were so rough the next day.
Well,
I
I was-
didn't have a big
I know,
night
you
either.
guys are so hungover after Coldplay. It was so unprofessional.
Well, it's also just
I wasn't.
it's something that just it's very odd for me to be being
dynamic.
hungover is not odd. I'm always
No, but the
hungover.
way you walked in like this, you're like, I'm like, what's
I
going
know.
on?
It was the being sick,
Yeah.
and I didn't really drink that much to get that sick.
Yeah, bit of vomit. Bit of
Anyway.
vomit.
There was no vom on my end.
Oh, there was
That I know
heaps
of.
in the poor maxi taxi that I travelled home in.
Oh, Maxi as well.
Yeah, because it was the thing. I was crouching behind a bush, behind a hedge, so
my
that
God.
80,000 people wouldn't see me. And then Rich said, "Here, look, here's a maxi taxi," and I ran and thought, "I'm good."
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
I wasn't.
a concert is a great place to meet new people.
Yes.
Great place to make friends, some would
Beautiful.
say. 13 24 10 if you want to tell us the bizarre way you met your bestie.
I know. Yeah. I think we've touched on this couple, but well, they're not a couple. Are you across Wanda and Jamal?
No, I don't
Hey,
think
Jamal
so.
works here, doesn't he?
Don't. He's having a week.
He's having
No,
a week.
this is a beautiful story. In 2016, a woman
sorry,
named
Jermaine.
Wanda. Yes, Jermaine. No, a woman
That's my
named
bad.
Wanda sent a text message out to her family and friends inviting them to Thanksgiving dinner. Now, the text read,
Yep.
Thanksgiving dinner at my house. Let me know if you're coming. Hope to see you all. And now Wanda got a response from someone who she thought was her grandson saying, "Who is this?" To which Wanda responded, "Your grandma." Now, there was a clear mix-up and the grandson responded with, "Grandma, can I have a picture?" So Wanda sent one through. And the grandson, which turned out to be 17-year-old Jamal, sent a picture back of himself saying, "You're not my grandma. Can I still get a plate, though?"
I love that so much.
Right.
Where in the
And
world
one-
is this?
Somewhere in the States.
Okay.
Wanda responded, "Of course you can. That's what grandmas do. We feed everyone." And it's now been 9 years and Jamal has now spent every Thanksgiving since at Wanda's. However, this year, Jamal is cooking for Wanda and they're going to Jamal's place.
I love, that so much.
That's so nice.
I love
Isn't
a
it
good
lovely?
story. That's so nice.
I know. And a bit off brand for our show. I
A
won't
bit
do it
off
again.
brand. I was going to wait
Why,
for the
'cause it's
twist.
so nice.
Well, it is because most of my friendships with people, a lot of people think that's a bit bizarre because
Yeah.
it's true. Like
Yeah.
I do meet people in strange ways. Like a friend of mine at my wedding said that I'm like a 10-year-old on a BMX. Like I make friends like a 10-year-old on a BMX.
You really do. That's so
do.
true.
And I kind of pick them as I go. Like one of my best friends I met because his friend fell off the shoulders of another guy at Splendor in the Grass, and then we just went to the medical tent with him, and we're still best friends.
and then,
Oh, that's
and you're
nice.
also friends with like a bajillionaire because you sat at a wedding with them.
Yes.
And now you
Actually
guys
spoke
are
to that
just
guy
right.
yesterday
best
about
friends.
going to a function that we're all going to next week, and he's coming.
Is he?
Yes, he is.
Is he?
Yes,
Wow.
I'm not introducing you.
Why?
Because you'll ask for tickets at the box.
Yeah, exactly right. You'll ask for
Oh,
stuff.
please. Oh, my God. The amount. That's just, one in a million.
But no,
for me.
can you just let me have my other friends, like my other echelon friends, please?
Okay.
Well, what are
yeah.
we supposed to do when you talk to your
Well, you
other
can meet
friends?
him.
Oh,
I don't want you doing stand up in front of him, you know?
Oh, please.
don't worry,
He
Joel.
doesn't have that sort of money.
Did
I'll
you
be
hear that?
hanging
Did
off
you hear the
your
one?
arm, Joel, at that party.
All right, 13 24 10, the bizarre way you met your besties. Give us a call. 13 24 10 is our number.
Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel
Heard of it?
on Nova.
Oh, it's this time of year, isn't it? The big social gatherings.
I've just realised I have an invite to that party as well. Thank
we
you
never
very
said
much.
we
We never said
all
you
said
don't.
we're going.
We're all said we're going. I'm just not introducing you to my friend. Because I don't want you coming over going, oh, have you ever noticed how, like, airline food's a bit stodgy? Or whatever it is that you do.
Well, I won't be introducing you to my friends at that party.
That he already knows.
The caterers. Who are also...
Oh, yeah. Hate on the caterers.
I'm not hating on the
Make them
caterers.
feel tiny and bad about themselves.
I told you, Joel, I'm going to hang off your arm at that party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be your beard.
I've just checked and double-checked, and yes, you'll be able to meet my mate there.
I don't want
God.
to. I actually don't want to.
Well, he doesn't want to meet you either. He already knows the one about the airline
Intimidating.
food.
I'll be intimidated. I don't do material about airline
Ever
food.
notice when you put your seat back, people complain?
We met his family we went to the Jerry Seinfeld
Oh, yes.
show. We met his fam.
Yeah, we
Met
did.
the fam. Shooting hoops with the fam.
So it's just bizarre ways we meet people. It's really lovely. Keep your eyes
know,
open
really-
and your head up.
Oh, you've really taken it down from my beautiful story about Wanda and Jamal and Thanksgiving dinner.
Wanda and Jamal, that is the most beautiful story.
Yeah.
That she accidentally sent a text to someone she thought was her grandson. He replied back, "You're not my grandma,
You're not my
send me a
grandma."
photo." And then they just have hung out and spent Thanksgiving together for
That's
the last,
lovely.
what,
I know.
8 years?
I love that stuff.
At 9 years, and Jamal just excited to announce that I'm hosting Thanksgiving this year for Wanda and I. Looking forward to a day filled with good food, great company, and lasting memories. Year 9 coming soon.
Oh, I love that
It's lovely
so
to meet
much.
new people because I always think it's weird. Like, it's kind of nice, but a bit weird that, like, your best friend is the person you sat next to in year 3. Like, it's kind of cute, I guess, but, like, also, who cares? All you have in
Yeah.
common is who your teacher was.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
those
that's
years
true.
ago.
Yeah. I mean, have that if you want, but then also
Yeah.
explore.
Meet new people.
Meet new people.
Meet new peeps.
It's like a smorgasbord of people out there. Smorgasbord.
Variety's the spice of life.
I don't think there's an H in smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord.
I don't think,
schmorg.
I don't think there's
The schmorg.
a CH before the M.
Smorgasbord?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't it?
I like smorgasbord.
And do you smear
I've
or
always
do you
said
schmear?
A schmear on the smorgasbord.
I love a schmear. I love a schmear of cream cheese on my blueberry bagel.
Okay, which band does Pat Smear play for?
I'm sorry, what?
Pat Smear. Which band does Pat Smear
thought you
play
said-
guitar for?
Pap smear.
Yeah, no, that's his stage name. For the Foo Fighters, Pat Smear.
Oh.
Here's some of his best work. That's enough Dave's on the nose. Taylor.
Or Cheaty McCheaterson.
I know. Wow, Rockstar has a child with somebody else. What? Taylor.
Hi, Taylor. Taylor.
Hello, Taylor.
Taylor, hi.
Hi, babe.
I'm surprised you have friends with how long it takes you to say hi back.
Yeah, not a good responder.
How did you meet your bestie, Taylor?
So I met my best friend at a bus stop.
Oh. What, did you just start to chatting about the weather or something?
Yeah. So the weather was pouring down, and it was just my local bus stop, and I didn't have an umbrella. And she said, "Get under mine." And we just started getting on like a house on fire, and we've been best friends ever since. It's been 12 years.
That's really nice.
So
is lovely.
nice.
Sharing a
I would
little
rather
brolly.
dive
There you
and
go.
get under someone's umbrella.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd share my umbrella.
I would. Of course I would. Have
Depends
it.
what size. Depends what size it is.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
It would have to be.
If it was one of those little pop-up ones, I
Yeah,
don't know
those
if I'd
little
share
tiny
that.
ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Or your poncho. Come and share me poncho. Get under
Oh,
here.
I do love a good poncho.
All right, Rodney.
Hey guys, girls.
Hey, Rodney.
Hello? Anytime, Rodney.
So, how did you meet your... what was the bizarre way... Oh, my God. Rodney,
God.
the bizarre way you met your friend.
I met my wife at my uncle's funeral.
Wow. Okay.
Was she your uncle's ex-wife? Or what?
No.
Okay, all right, cool.
Cool story, bro.
Surprised either of those guys have friends.
Didn't want to flesh
Maybe they
that
get a
out
bit confused
much.
because we do a bit of chatting and then they get confused and they don't, maybe their phone's dropped out when we've said their name and they get nervous.
I can tell you what they both don't do for a living. They're not paramedics. They are certainly not first responders.
One wheel. One spin.
I'm going to spin the wheel.
It's time for
Here we go. The big girls in the studio.
Hello, gorgeous girl.
What did you play last week
girl.
in my absence?
We played H Game.
And Joel ruined his whole life and said that Kylie Minogue's 60.
Oh, yes, I heard that.
And Danny Minogue was listening.
She's 56, isn't she?
Yeah.
57?
You obviously
56.
watched the video. Kylie's just had such a stellar year, and there's been so many celebrations to Kylie. I assumed one of them was a milestone birthday.
That's not a way to get out of it. You called her 60.
You called her 60. You should never
I've
call
spoken
a
to
woman
Danny.
60 if she's only
spoken
in her
to Danny.
50s.
It's all okay.
It's why a woman in her 30s you should never say is 40.
Okay, but you're not quite in your 30s anymore, huh?
I am. I'm 39. My next birthday is a big 40.
Oh, we should do something for it.
I'll do something
Okay.
with my friends who haven't been celebrating my 40th for 2 years.
Handsome.
That was an aggressive
I know, I was going to say, how long do you
spin.
have?
No, whoa.
Oh, Insta Fame Game. All right. We have $250 cash thanks to On the Menu. On the Menu, delicious ready-made meals created by award-winning chefs. Find On the Menu's Yum frozen meals at your nearest supermarket. We'll do that after 5 o'clock. Let's go. One hand, two hands. This is Tate McRae on Nova.
Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel
Heard of it?
on Nova.
Pretty sure Tate McRae's wrapped up her Australian tour, but of course, guess who has not? The Kid Leroy, her partner in crime.
Hobart is the place to be. Kid Leroy's just touched down in his private jet. He's performing at Hobart's My State Bank Arena tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I'm secretly here to do.
Oh,
Perform with Kid Leroy.
No, I
from
don't
the
think so.
from Nova's Red Room to Joel
I
and
know,
the kid in
yes.
Hobart.
Oh my God,
You
yes.
should go with my
The kid loves
dad.
me.
You should go with my dad. Take me dad to the kid.
I'm not talking to your dad.
Why?
We've had a falling out.
Well,
What did he do?
It's not appropriate.
But try and see if you can make it general for the kids. What Tim's dad did to you
but
in
no,
Hobart.
wait, he still likes you, even though he came to one of your shows in Hobart last year.
Did I get him freebies, did I?
Thank God.
Saying, when he came to me and Reese's award-winning Christmas show that then
Joel.
went on
He
to
loved
become a
it.
TV special.
He loved
Get him,
it.
Joel.
And
But what
I
I'm
loved
thinking-
that too. I love that Christmas special.
Yeah, no. Yeah, well, look at you backpedal now. What I'm thinking, though, is now that I know that Kid Leroy's down here with a private jet, I wonder how much it would cost for me after my gig tonight to just, chuff back to Melbourne on Kid's
a
private
lot,
jet.
because then you'd need to send it back because
He
then
wants to
he'd
get
need
back.
to get back on it after the show.
Now,
He can have my flight tomorrow morning.
I'm sure he'd love that.
call us and tell us about the uniforms
That make you go.
That's uniforms.
That make you go.
You try it.
Uniforms that make you go.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Things that make you go, I love that song. We all love a man or woman in uniform.
oh yes.
All of
Flight
us.
attendants.
Do you like a woman in uniform?
Yes.
Joel? Man, woman?
Yeah, do like a firefighter.
What would
Yeah.
what would a uniform like? I don't know, like what police or what?
Like a nurse, maybe?
But,
Oh,
but nurses all wear
like-
scrubs. Like, is that something that we like?
Not sexy nurses.
They don't exist. at the
What about
hospital.
like a air what's it called?
Like a
aerial pilot, but like a fighter. What's that
Oh,
called?
like fighter jet, like
Oh,
Top Gun,
Top
when they wear
Gun.
those like
Yeah.
nude beige coloured ones.
Yeah.
With the
What's that
aviators.
I mean, that's
Navy
probably
pilot?
not appropriate, is it?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
you definitely shouldn't say that.
Okay.
But I know
Just
someone
a
else
second.
that feels the
That
same
make
way.
you go.
13, 24, 10, what uniforms
That
are
make
you
you go,
attracted to? What uniforms make you go?
Maybe it's Macca's uniform because my
I was
friend,
going to say Macca's.
my friend
Yum.
Zoe, who is a bit older than me, still has her Macca's uniform from when she was 15 and still fits into it.
Oh, wow. Good on
How
her.
do you
gets
know
it out.
that?
Because she gets it out at parties.
Love
And it's
it.
so fun.
Do you still have the badge?
It's got the whole lot.
I love it. Well, I saw a picture of Prince William this morning and it made me feel things that I haven't felt for him since he was about 16 years old.
Well, you can't say that.
Because I was all so young. Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness.
I was a
Wash your
child.
mouth.
He's older than me.
Okay, Michael Jackson.
Whoa. Cradle snatcher.
Last time
This took
I
a turn at 4:35.
It's actually, that's
know.
so inappropriate. That
I haven't
The
felt
last-
this way since he was 16. Here's Post Malone.
last time I thought he was hot was when he was 16.
But you were 16 too, I
I was
understand
also a
that.
child. But he There's a photo of him in some kind of hot army outfit today that made me think, oh my God,
Why is he
damn,
doing that?
Prince William's hot.
Well, that's inappropriate.
Why is he in an army uniform
It doesn't
today?
matter. I don't even care. He should wear that all the time. Don't you think? Because
doing
I
that?
think some people look really slick and sharp and amazing, say, in a suit.
Of course.
And you always see him in a
Yes.
suit and he looks great. But seeing him like that, with a bit rugged with the beard.
the beard's
and
helping him too because he's a hairless man. Like he's bald. Like he's
Which
bald.
I don't know. I don't know why they've all gone bald in the royal family. There is medication you can take.
And also King Charles, they say hair is on the father's side,
I
right?
think it's on your mum's
mother's
side.
side.
It's on
Okay,
your mum's
see you guys.
side.
Bye.
Bye.
It's definitely on your mother's side.
But so I'm
Is
not
it?
the only one
Yeah.
that found Prince William super hot in this costume / uniform outfit thing. People are going crazy. The uniform has got all the
Crazy.
horn bags on the internet really excited. People are saying, I know this is very controversial to say, but damn, looking good, Your Highness.
Your Highness.
Your Highness. Damn, I love this new era of William looking great. That is what a real man looks like. And it's so true.
Yeah.
He looks so hot.
Yeah. Yeah. A uniform. He looks like he's in SAS.
But yeah,
Yes.
he's not a serving military member.
No, there's a role that he has.
quite
It's
the
a
stickler for the
ceremonial.
rules.
I'm a real stickler for the rules today.
It's a
and I don't know-
ceremonial role that he has for the Welsh Guards. So he goes and he, pops the
ceremonial.
costume on and looks
I
hot
think
for a
Harry
bit for
was-
some photos, and then off
Harry
he-
was serving, wasn't he?
Yeah, Harry
Yes.
served.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Maybe in his book he spoke about.
Oh yeah,
he did.
that's right.
That's
what he
right.
did. They
Also served the drama, am I right?
Am
Oh
I
my
right?
God, he's serving the piping hot tea and spare. Have you got a
Lieutenant
copy?
Drama.
You know the other uniform I find really hot. You know, there's like our regular police uniform, like lovely and everything, the
Yeah,
blue
yeah,
one.
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the boys in blue.
Yeah,
The SWAT
just-
team guys.
Oh yeah.
What does that look like?
Like the navy blue or black
Oh, yeah,
ones
yeah.
that they wear, and they've got like all like the stuff on them, and they
Yeah,
look like they're
tasers
real
and things.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they're the hot ones.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
true.
those ones.
What about you, Joel? Any like witches uniforms or whatever you like? Do you find hot?
Just uniforms. No, I like the British Airways flight attendants' uniforms.
Okay.
That's the gayest thing you've ever said. I love it so much.
What does it look like?
Well, a lot of my people work on board British Airways and a lot of airlines.
What does it look like?
A lot of my people keep you both well
What does it
well
look like?
lubricated in the sky. I can't bring it up, can I? I'm in bloody Hobart with Kid Leroy.
but what does it look like? Just
behind you.
describe it. It's radio.
Look behind you.
No, I want you to
It's a
describe
nice
it to me.
black. The new one is a nice, very fitted black suit with a
yeah,
little bit of
that's
blue
fun.
and red, and sometimes a little fun hat.
Oh yeah, they're cute little hats. Like
Yeah,
Prince
I also
William's
like
hat.
the Qatar Airways uniform.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Not sure what that looks like either, but I'll go with that one. Linda.
Beautiful maroon suit.
Maroon. Oh, come on.
Oh my God.
For how?
Queenslander.
Queenslander. So we thought, eh? Linda.
I'm fine.
I love Sammy
Go on,
Tyler.
tell us.
Yeah, Benny T.O.
Alfie Langer.
I don't know what you're talking
Greg
about.
Inglis.
What are you talking about?
Jane Carlo. Wendell Sailor.
The King Willie Lewis.
Oh, I know who Wendell Sailor is.
There you go.
Finally,
He's not
we
an
got
actual
there.
sailor.
He did the Melbourne. He did the Sydney to Hobart, didn't he?
What?
He's a sailor.
The greatest rugby league
God.
players of all time.
Linda.
I know.
Linda. Sorry about Joel. He's in Hobart. What uniform? Well, hang on. What uniform?
That make you go,
The men's Olympic swimmers. Oh,
Well, they're the Speedos, aren't they?
Linda, you
Linda,
naughty
yeah.
girl.
tattoos.
On their bodies,
Oh,
right?
the tattoos.
Yeah, all right. We're all across you, Linda, you pervert.
Mate, Googling now.
Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel
Heard of it?
on Nova.
Okay, here we go. You ready? I'm going to try.
You want me to do it?
Sure.
That was perfection.
Help.
Actual perfection. And what people don't know is that you did that
I
live.
did that live. Where do you stand on singing along to movies in the theatres? Because I will say this very quickly. When I went to Eras at IMAX, it was quite an experience that everyone got up and danced in the aisles. It was a real. It was like being at the concert.
Kind of like a concert experience,
Yes.
right?
But that's a concert movie. I don't. A movie musical, no. Unless it's one of the sing-along sessions.
Totally.
So there are sessions for it, right?
I went to, there's sing-along sessions for musical movies.
Yes, Wicked are doing it, and they've done it for
amazing.
other movies, yeah.
We went last year for my birthday. You guys very kindly got me tickets to go and see Beyonce's Renaissance film.
That's right.
In Gold Class, I think it was. And I'd been to see the concert in real life, and it was the greatest thing I've ever seen. But we went to actually go to the cinema, and we watched it, and it was fun. And of course, you have a few drinks before you go in. Yeah. You have a few drinks while it's on. And we were all there to party and have fun and like watch the movie, but like get up and sing because that's the vibe. And we got in so much trouble.
So this is the thing. There's been screenings of Wicked in the UK where they actually had to put signs up saying no singing. Like, people are taking
I don't want to hear other people
too
singing.
far.
I want to hear Cynthia. I want to hear Ariana.
But luckily over at, the good island of Moana too, where everyone's a bit more chilled and like, whatever.
Is this what The Rock came out and said he doesn't mind?
Yeah.
People singing along. Yeah, that's spoken like someone that only sees movies at his own private cinema at home.
With his kids.
Or the people just go to the movies with their children and want a nice, fun family experience. I booked for myself this weekend with my children.
So if someone's singing behind you at Moana actually, I can say what session you're going to actually to the country. I'll let them know. If you feel like singing, go along to this session. Maybe pick a 3:30 p.m. screening somewhere in Sydney.
Yeah, do it.
You might bump into Blackers and his kids.
Come to
go.
Hoyt.
And you get right behind him and sing as loud as you can. Because I'm sure he's going to love that.
Go so you can get those box office numbers up.
Yeah, 100%. I bought my tickets, bought all 5 of them. The Rock, he answered with sing. You paid your hard-earned money for that ticket. And you've gone into a musical and you're into it. You love it. Do it. Sing. Go The Rock.
Go The Rock.
I mean, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, spoken like a true
So, Ricky, would you like when we go and see Wicked
fan.
people to be singing over the top of Cynthia and Ariana?
Oh, no, because we're doing it like The Rock, aren't we? We're going to a private cinema. No. I don't mind it. I think it's like people are enjoying it and getting into it. And something like Wicked, because there are lots of people that have seen it a million times. I understand why they do the sing-along sessions because if you want to go and sing along, cool. But if you haven't, like, I don't remember the musical, I do want to watch it for the first time without any... You want the
extra
voices.
You want to hear the professionals.
Now, just real quick, tomorrow Moana 2 comes out, and that means that your first week of box office earnings stop tomorrow and mine begins. So that's all to sit back and remember. The bet is the box office numbers after the first week. Now, if I lose, I'm painted green, and if you lose, you're dressed as Maui. I think I go back to my coconut bra and grass skirt, please. I think Maui is too easy. I think coconut bra, grass skirt, like I said on air yesterday.
Well, Maui means you got to be shirtless.
I'd rather him in a coconut bra, thank you.
I would love Joel in a coconut bra.
Both scream shirtless to me.
Yeah, true.
No one's got a coconut bra.
But you could pull your straw skirt up to under your coconuts.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Beautiful.
Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel
Heard of it?
on Nova.
Avicii and Levels. One more time, come on. It's Wednesday. Get your levels up.
Come on, Joel. Level up.
Come on, Joel. Party in the USA. Let's go.
Hobart's not going to know it's hit it tonight.
Joel Leroy.
I know. Wonder if he's staying at my hotel.
Yeah, you're always in the fancy hotels.
Only the best for me.
Unless the private jet suggests that he's chuffing off straight after. There's no curfew in Hobart.
Maybe I could get a lift.
Maybe. Well, that is the first Glossy, the Kid Leroy's in Hobart with Joel. Let's continue with that, shall we?
Glossys on screen.
On screen. Oh. I don't know what this Glossy is. It is Wicked. It's Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande.
Can you give me a hint?
I'll give you a hint. Ready?
Oh, the numbers are looking
did they
good.
break?
Not numbers, salaries.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
So there was talk. Oh, you go, Joel. You know this.
Well, I know there was talk that Ariana got paid $15 million and Cynthia only got paid $2 million, but Universal have now come out and said they got paid the exact same amount.
Good on them.
Well, Ariana 15, Jeff Goldblum 2, Michelle 2, Cynthia 1, and Jonathan Bailey 450. I always think, though, it's the free market, and if your manager negotiates you a deal, it's not up to the movie or the studio to make everything even. It's like that's the deal you can negotiate
I think this
for
is
yourself.
people speculating. I think Universal have come out and said girls got paid the same amount, but I get getting paid Goldblum and Michelle Yeoh huge amounts. Like Michelle Yeoh's an Oscar winner.
She's huge. And also a lot of the time where these things supposedly get leaked, like we see this all the time, and it's never correct.
People are I've noticed
People are just
in the
making it
younger
up.
generation too, especially with the internet, people are obsessed with money. Like net worth isn't really a thing that has been around for a long time. People are so obsessed with how much someone's worth.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah. And it's all speculation.
Yeah, of course.
Because contracts are contracts and they're not getting out what people are getting paid. It's not getting out because those things are not being shared with anyone.
As my dad says, you don't know how much money someone's got unless you count it yourself. Or something
very
along
good
those
words.
lines. Something
Beautiful
along
words.
those lines. We go and see him today if you want.
Very good
he's
words
literally up the road
Seeing
from
the
you.
kid. Seeing the kid.
Next Glossy, what's happening here?
Oh, Whoopi.
dog.
She's been in a bit of trouble again lately.
Well, this is still wicked related.
Yes, she has fallen asleep on the panel while people are talking about this whole holding space for... There's a whole holding space thing going on with Wicked on
Have
the
a listen to
internet.
this.
Go and check it out.
I just love how perfectly unhinged the whole press tour around Wicked is. We needed it to just get us out of the election funk and love something.
Yeah, the movie itself.
The movie's perfection.
Whoopi took a nap throughout this entire
She's holding
thing.
space for her self-care. Self-care.
We'll be right back.
But I'm getting annoyed with Whoopi. Why is she there if she's just shit canning every conversation at the table? Like, you can leave if you want, if you think you're better than it.
Funny.
She's so angry.
I think it's funny.
Yeah. She needs a little Christmas break.
I think she does. Next, Glossy, what's happening here?
Oh, it's my
Leonardo
DiCaprio.
DiCaprio. Was this? He got in trouble for walking past I think was he in
Is it Fiji? Yeah.
And the hotel had organised like a traditional goodbye, see you later,
Kind of.
like they do for all hotel guests. But
Yeah.
he ignored it by being on his phone.
He just pretended to be on his phone while walking through it. I mean, it wasn't that official. They were all just filming him anyway.
But also in classic Leo style, but baseball cap, sunnies on, and just head down.
And there's so many of them seeing him
Oh
out.
my gosh.
When people sing at me, I do feel a bit awkward. Like I'm like, oh, it's just, no, don't worry about me.
Well, 'cause
Like,
you don't know what to do.
yeah,
That is-
like, I'm not that important.
And like, do you clap? You watch the
Yeah.
whole thing.
I would love that. I'll
But
go
then
back in
part
again.
of it is to welcome and say goodbye, and you're supposed to be
Start
moving
the
through
holiday
it.
all over again.
Yeah, I know. Bullavanaka.
What's that
I
hotel? he's
do
in?
love Fiji.
I've not been.
I haven't been either.
I'll have to take you.
Okay.
Can you take us on a date,
Beautiful.
Joel?
Yeah, for sure.
Last Glossy, what's happening here?
Oh, this is the list.
Yeah.
I
This is
agree.
the list.
I think they've got it correct.
This is a list of the greatest pop stars of all time. Is this
Number
correct?
2 and number 1 came out.
Okay, because last week or the week before, Hailey Bieber was upset and quite.
Bieber was number 8, I
That he
think,
was
yeah.
number 6 or 8 or
Yeah.
something.
I
So
think he'd
was
be
it
happy
between
with that.
Taylor Swift and Beyonce, 1
Yes,
and 2?
and before we announce who is who, artists are judged on criteria such as music videos, live performances, cultural impact, industry influence, and overall omnipresence.
I think it's correct.
So
One and
number 2 is...
Taylor Swift.
This is correct.
And number 1 is Eskimo Joe. No, number 1 is Beyonce!
Yes, Beyonce!
Take this job and shove it. Stick a fork in me, I'm done.
Wow. This is Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel.
Yes.
On Nova.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the second hour of the program. Tools are down, guys.
See these shoulders?
What's up?
These shoulders feel thirsty. These shoulders
Oh,
feel
thirsty.
good. These shoulders
So
feel
you're
real
going to say
good.
relaxed.
They're good shoulders. Look at these. They're relaxed Wednesday hump day shoulders.
Well, apart from Adelaide, it's pretty warm around the country today.
Yeah, everyone gets real thirsty when it's hot.
I'm thirsty.
I'm thirsty. I want to let my hair down.
We've got Insta Fame Game coming up very soon. We spun that up on the Wednesday wheel. But next,
This story, I'm so looking forward to this story. I've never seen more preparation.
Let's get into it. Let's get into it next. What'd you lie to your parents about? Or maybe you're still lying to them about? 13, 24, 10. Sunny Federa, let's do this. It's Some Days with Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel.
Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel.
Heard of it?
On Nova.
Wednesday afternoon. Don't forget, tomorrow is Aus Music T-Shirt Day.
Oh, no. So many options.
I've got a box full of Aussie artists. Sunny Federa's from South Australia.
I love Sunny Federa.
Sunny Federa, I know. I love a fedora in the sun.
A fedora and a pina colada.
I actually don't love a fedora. They look
I used to.
heinous
back
on
in,
everyone.
Back in 2015, I went through a real fedora phase.
Well, they look shocking. They're the little tiny brim ones, right?
Yeah, I wore a fedora on Australian Idol in
There you
2004
go.
when I did Michael Jackson.
Yeah. they're just like they're a nothing hat.
And they don't
They
give
don't
you
do
any shade.
anything or any fashion.
And it's mostly
Any style.
I always
Wider.
find that it's mostly overweight middle-aged gentlemen that wear the teeny tiny little fedora, and it just looks so funny because
To make them more quirky
what? Yeah, but it's.
with loud
I
shirts.
just think it makes everything else look.
Yeah, of course. There's a tiny hat.
Yeah.
Makes it look like your favourite shop is Tommy Bahama.
Is that a shot?
Yeah, Tommy Bahama is like, is it Tommy Bahama? Yeah. It's like big shorts, like Okanuis and
Yeah.
big
Holiday wear.
shirts.
Or like big, loud, like Hawaiian shirts.
Well, you say holiday wear, just weekend wear
Yeah.
for a Tommy
Yeah.
Bahama fan.
Yeah, like a big shirt with pizza slices on it to wear
That's
with your
right.
thongs and your fedora.
To say, I'm fun.
There's a fun dad
Watch
over
out,
there.
here I come.
Fun uncle. Okay, what have you lied to your parents about? Maybe in the past, maybe it's a current lie. 13 24 10 is our number.
Yeah, what have you lied to your parents about? Because this is hectic. Now,
Hmm.
I did a gig on Saturday night at Crown in
Yes.
Melbourne. And after the gig, usually UFC's on Sunday. And you know I always spend the day in bed watching UFC. But it was on Saturday night because it was in Macau. So after my gig, I went up to the
Right.
sports bar like the classy lady I am.
Mm-hmm.
and I watched the UFC in the sports bar with my girls. And the fight of the night,
Do you mean these girls or you mean your dancers?
all of them.
All the girls
Oh,
were
right.
there. All the girls are
were
present.
there.
Well, I can't leave my boobs in the hotel room. They're always with
sure what
me.
you meant.
They're always with me. The fight of the night was actually a women's fight, which is surprising to some.
Well, I thought that even, I know it's not UFC, but during the Tyson fight, the best fight of the
yeah,
night
that
was
was way
the
better.
ladies.
Yeah, the one before where her eyebrow just like was
Gemma
hanging
Gash.
down on her.
I couldn't watch
chin.
it by the end.
Now this woman, Shi Ming, she won with the most killer KO I think I've ever. It was unbelievable. Like people were worried. This woman had to get stretchered out of the octagon. Have a look at this.
She's got to lower her level and attack the hips.
Massive head kick. She's out. Oh, Xi Ming with a huge knockout. Slapped her contract.
Isn't that insane? If you haven't seen the video, please go and find it. It is incredible.
Or don't.
Was her, if you want to, if it was her first ever fight in the UFC, she secured herself a UFC
my
contract
God.
with
Are
this
you allowed to kick you in the face?
kick. Yeah, unless they can't be on the like down on the ground. You can't kick them or knee them if they're down on the
But
ground.
once she kicked her in the face and she was on the ground, then she punched the living
did it
daylights
punch
out of her.
Because that's what you have to do. And until the ref pulls you off, you have to keep fighting. Because they might get up. This happens
You have to
sometimes
keep
and they
fighting.
actually
You
get
have to
up.
keep fighting.
You
It's
have to.
disgusting.
It's the rules. That's what they say. Anyway,
It's
so
hideous.
it was her first fight
Take
in the
up
UFC.
tennis or something.
No, she's
Or pickleball.
Yeah.
some people just love it's mixed martial arts. It's there's so much.
Kicking someone in the face.
It's quite
Please-
and then when she's on the
Please
ground,
don't
and then when she's
reduce
on the
this
ground,
sport to
and then
just
when
a
she's on the
kick in the
ground.
face.
Well, I'm reducing it based on what I just
jiu-jitsu,
watched.
It's karate. It's
Because
like,
Joel, guess what? When she was on the ground and she couldn't even breathe, then that's when she goes and punches her in the face.
yeah, ground and pound. Ground and pound.
So funny.
Aren't you meant to learn all
I
those
love
things
it
in
so much.
self-defense?
I love it so much. I would love to do it. I would love
You
so
should
much
take
to
it
do
up.
it. But I want to do jiu-jitsu, but then I'm scared of getting hurt. And then, like, to get choked out, I might,
my
you
God.
know.
Oh my God.
I really want to. I want to choke someone out, and I want someone to choke me up. And maybe I'll do that tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Joking. I'm joking. So anyway, so she's got herself a contract.
Yeah.
Now, what I think is amazing is not only is she an amazing
Good girl.
athlete.
She's got a contract.
Well, she got it because she wasn't in the UFC. It was her first fight. She was very much the underdog, and she got herself a contract with this knockout. She's a doctor.
What?
The chick that kicked the other chick in the head and knocked her out, she's a doctor. And
Is that her?
yes, and she has been lying to her parents. Her parents had no idea that she was fighting in the UFC. She lied to her parents because they don't approve of it, and she was terrified of what they were going to say.
All right, if you've been lying to your parents, tell us about it. $100 to spend at Cold Express and Ready Express, if you got one.
I totally forgot about the parents lying part.
Yeah.
I'm so blown away.
13 24 10.
By that
You've been
shin on
lying
I was knocked out.
to your parents. Call us.
Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel
Heard of it?
on Nova.
That's Rose and Bruno. I've actually got the commentator from the
Love
UFC and the lady who was commentating the Bezos Amazon rocket.
Yep.
I've got an exclusive
your
conversation between the two of them.
Massive impact.
Oh my goodness.
Chin on chin.
Beautifully performing.
Doctor sleep in the building.
It just feels different, doesn't it, Gary?
Wow!
Thanks, guys.
That was a great conversation between
Like that?
two wonderful commentators.
Yes. Now, this UFC lady has
Yes.
this is like her side hustle.
Yeah, this is her side hustle. It was her first fight in the UFC, and she won herself a UFC contract because she wasn't yet signed to the organisation.
Yeah.
She got fight of the night with this outrageous KO.
Yes.
And found out after the fight, after she sent her opponent to the hospital on a stretcher after the fight, she's a doctor. She's an actual doctor.
An actual doctor and does this for a living.
An actual one.
Saves bodies and destroys them.
Yep.
And destroys them at the same
and
time.
was
Yes.
lying to her parents about what she was up to. They had no idea that she was fighting in the UFC.
Chin.
Because she's, she had to get a real
Or
job.
sheeming. Sorry,
She had to get a real job.
Yeah, absolutely.
And be a
I guess
doctor.
she can write herself a script for some hectic
Yeah, that's it.
painkillers.
Exactly.
I don't think she needs them.
Silver
though.
lining.
I think it's the other one that needs it.
Oh, the other one, yeah.
We have
That's a nice little
$100 thanks to On the Menu. So, Andrew, tell us the lies you told your parents. Go.
I used to tell my mum I was going to Hillsong Church on Friday nights with a bunch of mates, but really we were all going to a friend's house and getting absolutely wasted.
Hillsong.
Thank you, Andrew.
I'm surprised
That's
she
so easy
believed
to
it.
find out if
And-
you're going or not.
Also, the mum's like, why does he know any of the songs?
And why is
know.
he so tired and vomiting and so hungry
Yeah.
for greasy food the next day?
Okay, Katie, what about you? What did you tell your parents? The lie.
I told them I worked in a restaurant for 4 years, and I was actually working in a spicy exotic club as a dancer.
Yes, Katie!
Yes, you were, Katie. Go for it. Well done.
Make it
Congratulations.
point.
Love
I
it.
love that so much.
Yeah.
Works in hospitality.
Yeah.
In some kind of way.
Serving the community.
Yeah, serving. These shoulders feel thirsty. They're good shoulders. Look at these. They're relaxed Wednesday hump day shoulders.
Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel. Driving you home on Nova.
Do you get it? It's Game of Thrones. We're looking for the
Oh.
best toilet in Australia.
Oh, porcelain thrones. Yeah, this is not some like big giveaway we're doing, are we? We're
No.
just asking people.
We're just asking, and now we...
Yeah.
It's a public service that we're doing because we
Yeah.
want to let everyone know where the best toilets are.
We need more from Perth and Adelaide. There's still time to get involved. Perth and Adelaide.
Yeah.
Nominate your favourite / best publicly accessible toilet. This does not have to be a public loo in your local park. This could
No,
be...
like a sneaky.
Yes, this could be a toilet that you can access from the street that just you know about.
Yeah.
Not in
You
someone's
don't have to pay
private
for.
property.
No, just somewhere in the city or in one of the burbs. Even at the airport, there's a wonderful new bathroom at Sydney Airport.
Is there?
Is there?
Well, they're new and they're fresh,
Right.
and you don't have to touch any of the doors. It's wonderful.
Yes. Okay, that's good.
That's nice.
Yes. SCG's been nominated.
Living it up in
MCG's
Sydney.
been nominated as well.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh, yes.
Jump on our Instagram. Is that correct, Jermaine? Jump
Jermaine?
on our Instagram and tell us about the best toilet in Australia. As I said, Adelaide and Perth, we need you more than ever.
Yep.
Adelaide
We need you.
and
More than
Perth.
ever. We need you more than ever.
You can do your number 22s. Taylor Swift.
Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel
Heard of it?
on Nova.
She was robbed. Robbed, I tell ya.
No, she wasn't.
Number 2.
No, I feel
Greatest
like
pop star of the 21st century, according to Billboard.
she's where she deserves to be. She will become the number one. Beyonce's
True.
just been in. She's her elder. She's been in it for a bit longer. She's
Okay.
yeah.
All
You
right.
know?
I agree. Yeah, I think it's Beyonce's time.
Yeah.
Taylor's got plenty more time on this earth.
You know, she didn't get nominated for a country music award, so let her have this one.
Okay, good idea, good idea.
She hasn't won Album of the Year ever for her amazing albums. Let her have this
But
one.
what about this? A bar song, Shabuzi, right, has tied with Old Town Road for the most weeks at number 1 on that Billboard chart.
Wow. Wow, Old Town Road was
19 weeks. We're talking.
Wow.
That's consecutive, right? So it's not the biggest song ever.
Yeah.
But consecutive weeks on Billboard. Who
Huge.
also did the big cultural impact, greatest of all time thing, you know?
God, they've been busy.
They've been busy.
Busy boy.
Shabuzi. Hey, next it's Insta Fame Game, and we are doing something for Aus Music T-Shirt Day tomorrow, so stick around for that.
Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel
Heard of it?
on Nova.
Go Shaboos. Wednesday's the new Friday anyway.
Totally. I wouldn't mind getting tipsy at a bar tonight.
Do it. What's stopping you?
Do it.
The running I have to do tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Running in this heat today was a big call from you.
I know. I went running at 9 a.m. and my face was still red at 2:30 when I started putting my makeup on, and that's after a cold shower.
Instagram.
It's the Fame time. We spun it up on the Wednesday wheel. Tomorrow is Australian Music T-Shirt Day, Aus Music T-Shirt Day. So you wear your favourite Aussie band merch. Head to ausmusictshirt.org.au. You can donate there, and all the money goes to Sport Act. Great cause. We're going to speak to Ambassador Bridget Hustwaite very soon. Me old Aria's co-host from last week.
This time last week, you were up there.
Up there, down
doing
there.
your thing.
Yeah. She was on the carpet, backstage with Reese and Christian Wilkins.
I know, time flies this time of year.
Oh, my God. Time flies when you get older, you know?
I know, but this time of year, I'm like, where is the... Like, it's almost... In a month, Christmas will be done.
Yeah. Yeah. Christmas.
I've got so much to do.
Calendars, days and time.
It's stressing me out.
Steph, Joel's playing for you. He's a bit stressed, but he's playing for you.
Hi, Steph. I'm stressed, but I'm good under stress. I'm like a diamond. Or pressure,
You can
under
do
pressure.
it, Joel. I believe
like
in you.
a diamond under stress.
That's how
that diamond
gay
on Wall
diamonds are
Street's
made.
so stressed.
How game
Under
diamonds are
pressure.
made.
Gay diamonds are made under stress.
Mia, Ricky's playing for you.
Hi, Mia.
She's a bit clumsy today, so careful.
Oh, my
Got
God.
between old stress head and clumsy.
I walked past the big girl, the Wednesday wheel, and I tripped over her big leg.
Yes, and I tell you
called
what,
me clumsy.
you put
okay?
together a cheese board like in
because
in
it's
more.
weird on a tiny table.
It was crazy. I won't say what it looked like, but it was crazy. But thank you, I appreciate it.
Have a
No
little
worries.
cheese board.
Yeah, a little cheese board.
Nice.
I'm basically Martha Stewart around
Now,
here.
this is how the-
Have you watched it?
Yes, it's so good. I love her so much. And as we were watching it, Rich looked at me and he was just hysterically laughing and he said, "Oh my God, she's you."
Yeah. This is how the Insta Fame Game works.
In the Insta Fame Game, you guess how many followers famous people have on Instagram.
The person who guesses closest to the correct amount of followers gets a point. They also get a DM from Mark Zuckerberg.
So, because
Yay.
it is Aus Music T-Shirt Day tomorrow, it is Aussie musicians. So let's start
Okay.
with Sia.
Okay,
Yes,
Sia.
I'll give you
You can't even
celebrity,
see her.
and you have to tell us how many Insta followers they have. The closest gets the point. Best of three.
I watched a video last night of Sia singing a song on the beach on Home and Away with, but this was like 25 years ago, like when Belinda Emmett was on it.
Random.
That long ago, and Sia was singing. So what I'm trying to say here, long
Yeah.
story short.
She's old.
She's old.
Yeah, I remember the clap your hands days. Remember clap your
Clap your
hands,
hands. That
clap
was
your
so
hands.
Sia, I don't know. I see him like,
Sorry, Joe. What was that?
chandelier.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Sia, I'm going to say...
Oh, this is clap your hands. Let's do clap your hands. Joel's in.
One,
Did I go a bit robot just then?
What's that?
A little bit robot.
Did
but
my
that's
sound
cool.
go a little bit robot just then? Oh, I've been doing so
What is
well
that?
from Hobart.
Like, what is that?
That's what the age that I think she is.
It's Insta Fame Game.
Oh my God.
No, you have to accept it. You have to accept it.
I forgot.
You
That's why I
have to
told
accept
the
it.
story about how old I think she is.
Yeah, cool. But how
I
many
thought you
Instagram
meant, like-
followers does she have?
Okay, I get it.
She's
I'm
this
clumsy
age,
today.
she's been around this
I'm
long.
not-
You are not yourself.
With this many followers.
I had to text Richard on the way home and ask what the hell's going on because our normally very consistent captain is
Oh my God.
a little bit
I
flustered
got
today.
the whole different game. And I'm looking at her Instagram.
the
We played
tripping-
age game last
Oh
week.
my God.
the tripping over the wheel and the mucking up the charcuterie board.
I know, the red face all day long.
Okay.
You were puffed
And now it's
from a
even
run.
more red because I'm embarrassed.
All right, Joel's in. Well, Ricky's in. She said 6.8 million followers for Sia. 6.8 million.
Not 55.
Joel said 550,000. Sia has 8.3 million followers.
Oh.
She's a worldwide music star, Joel.
I know, but often for people like that don't have many. I don't think of Sia.
Often worldwide music stars don't have that many.
Hits.
Okay,
Yeah,
guys.
but I don't think of... okay.
Sorry, I wasted a lot of time by not knowing the game.
Next one. I heard that there was some issues with Kylie Minogue in the age game last week.
Yes,
We won't
well,
go back there.
She's 56. Just
Insta
over
Fame
her.
Game.
I'm just trying to say, I don't think of Sia as a social media person. You know, she hides behind wigs.
Yeah, true. True.
That was my thinking behind the 550.
Mm-hmm. What about Kylie, though?
Well, I'm just going to give her what I think she deserves.
But this is for the win for Ricky.
Lodged my answer.
Oh, God, you guys. All right. Okay, you're both in.
Well, at least I gave an answer for the right game.
2. Okay, here we go. So Joel's in for 10 million. Ricky's in for 38 million.
She's Kylie Minogue.
And Kylie has 3.1 million followers. So
Is
Joel
that
gets
it?
that. Yeah. We don't need your reasons behind your 38. Just, you're wrong. Okay, and now it's time
She does
for
deserve more than
tiebreaker.
Sia.
Hey, Sia's written the biggest songs in the world. Like the biggest songs
BTS.
in the world.
That's BTS. That's behind the scenes.
Kylie's been around since Locomotion.
Let's do Tame
Yes.
Impala.
Oh my
Love
God.
this. Come on.
I know them.
I'll go back to my Sia age.
I did a gig with them on Rottnest Island.
Did you ask them
Are
how many
they
followers they
worldwide?
had?
Are they worldwide?
100%. They did. What was it they did with Dua Lipa? Was it something Kevin
did.
from Tame Impala did? Some award show or some. Was it Glastonbury or something? Yeah,
I
where
don't know.
where did they
It's
perform?
hard.
Glastonbury. They performed at Glastonbury together. All right, here we go. This is for the win. All right, Ricky. You said 1.1 million.
Oh, we're close.
Joel, you said 900,000. Tame Impala have 3 million. Ricky. Which means, Mia, congratulations. You've won $250, I believe. Yeah, $250 cash. Thanks to On The Menu.
Thank you, Ricky. You're the best.
You're the best,
Thank
Ricky.
you. Got there in the end.
Because On The Menu, delicious, ready-made meals created by award-winning chefs. Find out On The Menu's yummy frozen meals at your local supermarket. Find
Yum.
them at your local supermarket. Find them.
Yummy, yummy,
Find 'em,
yummy.
Get him.
Speaking of Aus Music stars, we'll talk more about Aus Music T-Shirt Day next.
Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel
Heard of it?
on Nova.
Tomorrow is Aus Music T-Shirt Day. You think that Aus Music T-Shirt Day will be the one day we don't talk about Michael Jackson or Take That?
I'm going to wear my Beyonce t-shirt.
Don't.
Yeah.
Don't ruin
I'm going to
this.
wear my Wizard of Oz t-shirt.
Stop it.
I know,
You're
I'm
an
an
independent
Australian
artist.
I understand
You're an
what it
independent
is.
Australian artist.
I have backed support act for a very, very,
I
very
know.
long time.
I am actually going to do a costume change on Aus Music T-Shirt Day.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm going to have a jumper and then reveal to a shirt, reveal to a singlet.
Oh, that sounds so... Oh, double costume change. You've got like a
Yeah.
triple. You're like
Yeah.
on Project Runway.
Well, can I
Yeah,
say
or
this?
Drag Race.
Like if you were, like for instance, if you were, for instance, the ambassador for Aus Music T-Shirt Day,
Yep.
how on earth, Bridget Hustwaite, do you pick one band to
know.
represent on this big day?
It is a hard job, my friends. But wait, Tim, are you trying to do this because it's the same energy as like when you board a plane and you've taken too much luggage or too much clothes, and then you just put one over the other, and you're just going to be.
Well, that's what I'm
like
going to
a
do.
sumo wrestler of T-shirts.
That's what I'm going to do
Is that
tomorrow. Look at I've got a box here. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to try and wear
Oh,
as
you
many
have options.
in the show because we put a call out on Monday for any Australian band listening to send me their T-shirt.
And this was a small issue we had, Bridget. Some of the requests, some of the people that wanted to send things
Troye
in
Sivan.
were Take That fans that wanted to send in Take That t-shirts. They didn't quite understand that this is about supporting Australian music.
You didn't quite get the brief there.
No.
Missed the memo.
So can you explain to everyone what Aus Music T-Shirt Day is, just for everyone who doesn't understand?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's a really easy way just to get behind the Australian music industry. And I think as well, like wearing a band tee is a very cool way to strike up a conversation as well with a stranger. Like there's so much incredible merch out there. You know, our artists are so creative and they're very invested in kind of expanding their art beyond just music. And, it's such an easy thing for us to do as music fans. Like all we have to do is buy a T-shirt. It stays in our wardrobe. And we're supporting an artist. We can be like a walking billboard for them, essentially, but also showcase our style as well. Missy Higgins said it in a speech last week at the ARIA is just like how hard it is for not only new artists to break through, but for this to even be a sustainable career option. And when you're putting so much of yourself out there, and like Ricky, like independent album release queen, you're putting so much of your facts. You're putting your heart and soul into your art, and sometimes you wonder, like, what's the gain? Like, there's more risk, if anything. So it's so important, like, more than ever for us to get behind this day and support a charity like Support Act, who are there to provide crisis relief. They have an amazing wellbeing helpline that's accessible for anyone working in the industry. So behind-the-scenes crew, managers, we just really need to keep this kind of charity going.
Well, is there one Aussie band, one Aussie artist that you can always rely on their merch being top quality, that you always go to tip top?
Yeah, good question, Joel. I reckon Hockey Dad and Lime Cordial and Ballpark Music, they always have really fun merch ideas.
But again, you're not keen to pick one, are you? You're not because you've dodged my question at the top as well.
She's going to do a triple costume change as well. Also, I think one of the things that people forget, and kind of circling back to what you said about Missy Higgins and supporting Australian music and Australian artists, is if our Australian artists don't survive, if Australia doesn't support our own, it also means that thousands and thousands of people who work behind the scenes, managers, crew, tour managers, engineers, lighting, sound, musicians, there are so many people that Support Act looks after, but also when you do support your Australian artists, it also keeps our industry running.
Totally. And yeah, it's crazy to think, without all of these people who are the backbone of the industry, like our music industry, when it's thriving, generates so much money for our economy. And it's crazy, and I literally say this as someone who's like in a relationship with an AFL player, but you look at sport, right, and how much sport thrives in this country and how much we put everything behind that. But I really think we take the music for granted and the industry for granted, and we forget how much goes into it. Like you said, Ricki-Lee, like beyond the musicians, it's crew, it's people setting up stages and selling tickets, like there's so much that goes into it.
So there's plenty of time now. Tomorrow is the day. Get to it. Aus Music T-Shirt Day, and it goes to a great cause. Now, can I just say before we go, are you down from your high from this time last week?
Dude, it's been a big week.
You were pretty lame at the after party, though. You chuffed off pretty early, I will say.
After party? Honey, I had a kettle curfew. That kettle was ringing, the tea bag was dunking. Yeah, I was dead.
All right, well, we'll see what you wear tomorrow. Thanks for your time today.
Thanks, friends.
What are you going to wear tomorrow?
Well, I have in my arsenal a little Amy Shark T-shirt, which I do love.
Okay, good. Joel?
Oh, I've got options. I'm going to surprise you.
Good. We'll see you tomorrow. Ben Lima Bell next. Here's Royal Otis, my favourite T-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
I wear that all the time.
Have a good night.
Bye.